Alright, final video for the day. Then old Captain's hitting the road tomorrow. Do a little fossil hunting and mountain climbing and all that other good shit. Anyway, this is a recurring theme in my consultation, and when I see like kind of the same questions or the same answers come up, I decide to put together a video for it because it's indicative that more than just you two guys or three gals have this question, and it would be a beneficial lesson to everybody. And this is going to be particularly helpful to those of you who are about to go to college. You're facing that huge life hurdle, but it can apply to anyone, and it's why you attack hills. And you say, well, what does that mean, attack hills? It's a word from cycling or running. I was an avid cyclist, and what you learn quickly is, let's say you got a big hill to go up. You do not go up there lackadaisically and then just get up there at a slow pace and endure it. In other words, you don't slow down thinking you're going to save energy. What you do is you attack it. Meaning you go up it, you get some momentum, and you go up it, and if you're going to put energy into anything, you put your energy into getting up and over that hill as quickly as possible. And the reason why is that even though it may not seem correct, or it might seem counterintuitive, he's like, we're going up the hill. Shouldn't you want to pace yourself up that hill, save some energy? You actually expend more energy slowly going up the hill than if you do attacking it. And it's kind of the same thing. It's because of the time. You're spending less time suffering going up that hill. Yeah, you're burning out really quickly, but since you're attacking it, the time it takes you to get up that hill, thus the time for your calories to burn, it lessens. And it's identical to marathon runners. Like marathon runners, now look, some fucking anal retentive douche is going to get in here. Just shut up. Take, for example, two marathon runners. A pro, like these Kenyans that just bang it out in under 3 hours, or the first-time marathon runner who bangs it out, and barely finishes it in 5.5. Who do you think spent more energy? You could say, well, the Kenyan probably did because he ran faster. Well, no, he probably spent less because he was only working out for less than 3 hours. The other person was there, albeit going slower, for 5.5, 6 hours, barely plopping across the finish line. So it's this attacking of the hills, or trying to, a big hurdle, going up a big hill or running a marathon. You cannot attack these things lackadaisically or without vigor. You must attack them ferociously, not only because, it's the ferociousness of the right thing to do, but in the long run, overall, it actually is the easier way to do it. It's also very similar to the advice I give about engineering. It is harder to be a humanities study or liberal arts studies major than it is a chemical engineer or a surgeon. Say, really? Being an English major is harder than being a surgeon? Yeah. Being a women's studies teacher is way more difficult than being a dentist. And the reason why is not because of going to school or the schooling is harder. It's not. The schooling is much easier. It's the pain and the agony that you get to suffer for the rest of your life majoring in a stupid-ass fucking degree that ain't going to get you anywhere, and the poverty and the price you pay. And before everyone gets all upset because I'm slamming on their particular degree, same thing happened with my degree in finance. I paid dearly. Forget what the hell I went through in college. I paid dearly after college in this bullshit fake world of banking because I majored in the wrong thing. And the price that I paid, or amortized over the course of my banking career, was more than what I paid going to school. So when it comes to typically college, but other things in life, if you got a big challenge in front of you, like school, the best solution is to attack it. It's not to take a little bit here or there unless you have other things going on in life. I know I have given people advice to go to school part-time and slowly get their degrees because they have other things going on. But if you're looking at a 4-year degree, or a lot more commonly after you have your 4-year degree, you have student loans. Now you got to pay that off. Still part of the same college problem. What do? Well, you don't work your fucking 40 hours and then you go have fun and party and then you say, I hate this fucking excuse. It's a low interest rate. It doesn't really accrue that. No, it's debt. Get the fuck rid of it. And so what you will do is if you tackle that debt, you work your daytime job and you work another full-time job, yeah, that year is going to suck. Or yeah, that year and a half or 2 years are going to suck. But then you bang out the debt, it's done and over with, and your life is progressively easier. You still got to pay back the same amount of money. Actually, more if you drag it out and amortize it over a longer period of time. You're still going to have to do the same amount of studying. You're still going to have to pay the same amount of tuition. So why not at least do yourself the favor and make it as short a period of life and time as possible in your life, and then free yourself up for the remainder of your life. I honestly, God, I don't know how. Well, I know how they got to this point. I know how they do it, but I do not envy these people my age, late 30s, early 40s, who still have fucking student loans from the goddamn 90s. It's like, dude, your student loans are older than the kids in college today. What the fuck? It's because they procrastinate and push it out. So, one thing that has definitely helped me in life is attacking the hills. You have got to attack these hills. You've got to knock this motherfucking shit out. You got to pay off your student loans as quickly as possible. You got to pay off your car loans, your credit card, whatever. Whatever big hurdle is in front of you right now, you have got to attack it. You cannot let it slowly die on the vine through amortization and making minimal monthly payments or whatever it is. You're taking your one class to get your, I don't know, whatever your goal is. You have to attack it and knock it the fuck out. That's what you have to do. It has to be put in your past, forever done and over with. Wooden stake in the heart of Dracula. Done. And then you free up the rest of your life. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's like having a monkey on your back. It's like, that is slavery. It's like being owned by somebody else, being owned by the bank, being owned by Sally Mae or, Sally Mae in the case of mortgages. Who holds the student loans? Department of Ed? Whatever. Just be done with it, man. Take your lumps, pay the price up front, kind of the same thing. Do you jump in the water? Do you ooch in? Do you rip off the Band-Aid? Do you solo pull it? You rip that fucker off, you jump the fuck in the water. Get the pain done and over with so you can move on and live the rest of your life without that annoying, constant nagging worrying in the back of your head about your finances. Anyway, hope that helps. Hopefully the rest of you go attack some hills. Toodles.